Welcome back to episode 84 of the Shy Sports Weekly podcast. What's up, boys? How we doing? What's 8 minus 4?
4. I was going to say 12. Holy shit.
Funny one.
Keeping you on your toes. A little quick math.
All right, I'm going right off the bat. World Baseball Classic. How was Cuba? They're facing wait, Jesus Christ, I just lost it.
Kyle hates
Cuba
numbers.
tomorrow. Yeah, dude, they're the worst. Tomorrow, Cuba. I guess by the time everybody listens to this, it's going to be well after this game. Cuba plays Italy, 5 a.m. tomorrow, Thursday, March 9th. They're minus 140 only. I feel like they should be minus like 700. What does Vegas know? What does Vegas know about Cuba? Listen to this roster. They got, oh my God, of course, every time I do this, I just scroll right past it. I can never find it. All right, Cuba, where are you at? So they have Luis Robert, Yohan Moncada, Yoenis Cespedes, this is where I got confused. Okay, I thought this says Yuri Gurriel. This says Yurispel Gracial. Okay, that's what makes sense.
Wait until you see the Dominican Republic roster.
No, that I know is a powerhouse. They are ridiculous. Let's see, they got Devers, Machado, Julio Rodriguez, Eloy, Juan Soto, Christian Javier, your boy from the Pirates, Ronzi Contreras, Sandy Alcantara. Jesus, who's going to beat this team? Right?
So here's a fun little tidbit I learned yesterday. Apparently, the Netherlands owns like a few different islands or provinces within Aruba and like some other island countries. So the Netherlands teams has all these people from like Aruba on it and shit. Look up the Netherlands starting roster.
Yeah, I actually knew that. I don't think that was that surprising, right?
That was brand new news to me. I had no fucking clue. I'm an idiot, but
I mean, yeah, we knew that. Wow, there are some names though on these rosters that's like, wow, I haven't heard them in a while. Like, so Team Italy has Matt Harvey is on the roster. I'll tell you, that's a great look for you right there. Jesus Christ. You're just looking into everybody's soul.
fixing my camera.
You actually do that for the rest of the show?
Just forehead only. Hard
I hate
to miss.
to sound like this, but like, there's just certain countries that just shouldn't participate. Like, they just have no chance.
All right, what countries?
Italy being one of them.
You're racist.
I'm Italian, so I could say that.
Yeah, like I think Canada threw out their starting actual starting 9 today against the Cubs, and they just got like boat raced. I mean, they're starting like a Cubs prospect in right field.
Yeah,
and a Cubs AAA player is their starting DH. I mean, I get it. Trust me, I think it's sick. Like Matt Mervis is playing for Israel. Do you know who else is playing for Israel? Jock Peterson.
really.
Yeah, how crazy is that? I think this is so cool though.
It is cool.
Watching the World Baseball Classic, like I'm going through roster by roster.
Check out what team Lars Nootbar is playing for.
No, he's in it. That's a fake name. Wait, what?
A real name. He's a outfielder for the Cardinals.
He's playing for Japan?
Yeah.
How?
Must be of some descent. I don't know. Some connection there.
I'm texting our guy, Andy Martinez, to confirm this, even though I'm on an MLB.com article. Lars Nootbar. Wow, that's crazy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of names on here that people just didn't know were on different teams.
Or like Chechia as a team.
Like
how do they even have enough? Like they're such a small piece of land in comparison to, I don't know.
Wait, Chechia? Are you saying like the Czech Republic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my! Name the one player on their roster who has major league experience. Former Cub. In 2021, he was a Cub.
I can't without looking.
Eric Sogard.
Huh.
Wow.
Like these guys, I did see an art or I think it was a video on MLB, their Instagram, that these guys literally have like just full-time jobs and then are just like taking time off PTO to play in the World Baseball Classic.
That's actually incredible.
So I'm going to take 3 weeks off to go play some ball. Catch you later.
So
Eric Sogard is definitely a hero in that country right now, right?
So listen to this article. Catcher in middle of the lineup. This is for Czech Republic. Catcher in middle of the lineup stalwart Martin Cervenka, who nearly became the first Czech-born major league player since 1952, picked up 6 hits and 2 home runs in the qualifier, and works in sales for his day job, while star pitcher and firefighter Martin Schneider held the heavily favored Spain to 1 run. Like, these guys are just, this is men's league. But they're going to go up against, like, Mookie Betts and the boys. This is crazy. Dylan Carlson and Tommy Edman are playing for Korea.
I forget what team, but Nelson Cruz is DHing, I think, for a team.
Yeah, Puerto Rico, I think.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Yeah, like Jock Peterson on Israel. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It just seems odd. I didn't know he was Israeli or Jewish. What would you be, Jewish? Not Israeli.
I'm not the guy to ask.
Listen, this is why we never touch on these topics. Like, I'm almost dumbfounded. Nicaragua. My God. Oh, I thought this for a second here said that Vicente Padilla was pitching, but he's just from Nicaragua.
So how does it work? Is there like pool play, and then there's like one country comes out of each pool?
Yeah. So, yeah, how it works is there's like the Japan, Korea, China, they're all playing in Taiwan, Panama, Netherlands. So there's, I'm going to say this so wrong, Taichung. So it's Cuba, Netherlands, Panama, Chinese Taipei, Italy. Yeah, that's it. And then in Tokyo, it's Australia, Korea, China, Czech Republic.
People forget the U.S. won the last World Baseball Classic.
So hear me out on this. Yeah, they did. Hell yeah, they did. So like Marcus Stroman, he was on Team USA and is playing for Team Puerto Rico now, which is fine. I mean, I completely understand. Like, obviously, people are more than one nationality, but at the same time, I'm like, this seems kind of odd. Like, can you imagine winning a gold medal with the U.S. and then winning another one with Puerto Rico? I feel like that's just it's not wrong by any stretch. I just think it's odd.
Yeah.
Good. Anything to add there, Max? Jesus Christ.
How many countries participate in this? I'm trying to get this whole thing, my head wrapped around the whole thing here.
I think 16. Wow. Like, okay.
Max is like, never heard of it, dude. World Baseball Classic? Couldn't be me.
I'm seeing 20.
20 maybe? Yeah, it could very well, easily could be 20. Yeah. Trace Thompson on Great Britain.
Hey, do me a favor and read off the U.S. Lineup if you got it.
From today?
So there's just like their squad in general.
Oh, so there's like their roster in general.
Yeah.
Let me read their lineup for today.
Their pitching isn't great, but their batting order is pretty stacked.
Their infield and their hitting is sick, but yeah, their pitching is not great.
So like around the diamond, they have Pete Alonso and Paul Goldschmidt at first. Sorry, go ahead.
This is they're playing an exhibition game tonight against the Giants. This is their lineup. It goes Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, batting third. Any guesses? Left fielder? Kyle Schwarber. Then Goldschmidt, Arenado, Kyle Tucker, Trey Turner, JT Realmuto, and Jeff McNeil. So Pete Alonso is on the bench.
So is Bobby Witt Jr. then?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Which is kind of crazy.
I mean, I would imagine they're just going to rotate these guys in and out.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, to start, definitely. Then it's like who's hot, and then you play them. But
right.
I mean, that's the thing is I don't know who their pitchers are.
Fucking one of their starting pitchers is Bednard from the Pirates. That's how you know it's bad.
No, he's good though.
Is he though, dude?
I saw former Cub Jason Adams on the roster.
He is also really good.
Yep.
Which seems crazy, but so let's see. All right, Jason Adam, Daniel Bard, he's okay. David Bednar, Nestor Cortez.
I mean, is Mikolas their best starter?
Michaelis. No. Kendall Graveman, Merrill Kelly. I don't think Kershaw's playing, is he? I don't think so. Lance Lynn, Miles
I think
Michaelis.
Mikolas is their best pitcher.
Yeah, this is where they would get in trouble. Or like you're saying, best starting pitcher. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say Adam Wainwright, but at the same time,
Come on.
I don't know if you can. Right.
Guy's anti-Viagra.
What? Where did you hear that?
Didn't he get make a public statement about ED commercials or something like that?
You're
Hates
thinking Josh McCown, who hates to masturbate.
No, Adam Wainwright did something along these lines too.
No.
I'm gonna look it up.
Please do. I would love to see this. I think that'd be good family fun.
Adam Wainwright, known anti-masturbator.
You know who a team that I think if you're looking strictly for value to win it all, it's probably got to be Puerto Rico, right? And I'm saying this because the top 3 teams to win it all. Dominican, the DR is plus 210, USA is plus 240, and Japan is plus 270. But then after that, it jumps up to Venezuela plus 1,000, and then Puerto Rico plus 1,100. I think that's outrageous. I mean, Puerto Rico was in the championship game last year.
Yep.
I think Puerto Rico, the U.S., and the Dominican probably all have a pretty good shot at winning.
Oh, you know what hurts them is Correa's not playing because he's due to a new child due to be born in March. But they have Javi and
Puerto Rico's pitching staff too.
Yeah, I mean they have Stroman, Jose Barrios. Who else do they got here?
We got oh shit.
Dwayne Underwood Jr. Yeah, dude, he's good. Yeah, I guess besides those two, those are probably obviously they're 2 horses, but
No, I accidentally clicked on the Dominican. I was looking at their I'm like, yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah, the Dominican, their team is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, plus 210. I almost think if you just take them in the US, you are guaranteed to win.
Guaranteed to get paid out. I mean, Dominican has Alcantara, Roanzi Contreras, Johnny Cueto, Luis Garcia, Christian Javier.
They have Diego Castillo in the pen for Genesis Cabrera.
And even Rafael Montero, Hector Neris, Gregory Soto, those guys can give you an inning for sure.
I love the guy's name, Yimi Garcia. He's really good actually on the Astros. I think he's the Astros, right? Or Blue Jays? What is he? Oh, he's the Blue Jays now. So Bobby Cano is on the roster too? Are you kidding me?
It's got to be so fun being in the locker room with these guys too.
Oh my God, I would love
to. Got to be an absolute party.
I would love to be, honestly, God, I'd love to be in the DR locker room, not having a fucking idea of what they're saying.
Just lost.
But you would be standing there smiling and having a great time.
Ear to ear. And they'd be clapping it up. I'd be like, yeah. It'd be the best thing ever. I'd have so much fun. I think that'd be crazy. So who do you think, if you had to put money on a team to win it all, would you put it on the DR?
I think so, yeah.
I would for sure.
That's a chalky pick, but it's hard not to.
Most well-rounded team, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it is a hard bet I'd have a hard time betting against anybody else. I mean, their outfield is legit. Julio Rodriguez, Teoscar Hernandez, and Juan Soto.
Yep.
That's not fair.
Right.
And then they're tossing out Sandy Alcantara. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I always feel bad for, let's see, Team Canada. Who the fuck is on Canada?
Freeman.
Jason Bay still running around in that outfield.
Do you know who's their starting pitcher, their ace? Is Cal Quantrill, who's the number 5 for the Guardians.
He's not bad, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have. You remember Rob Zastrizny, the former Cub farmhand? He's on their roster.
Do not sleep on Venezuela to make a little noise.
That's a good one. Who's on? It's on this Jose Altuve.
They got Ronald Acuna, Miggy
Oh,
DHing,
actually,
Anthony Santander, David Peralta in the outfield.
Chirinos, Omar Narvaez, Salvi Perez.
Gleyber Torres, Andres Jimenez, Eugenio Suarez.
I really think it comes down to the pitching here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all these dudes are going to be able to fucking hit.
I would be tempted to sprinkle a little bit on the Dominican. Or, I mean, I'm not on the Dominican, on Venezuela.
You're going out on a limb there.
Yeah.
I'm going to sprinkle a little
What's
bit.
Venezuela's odds?
Plus 1,000. I mean, yeah, I actually retract that. I think I like their roster more than I like Puerto Rico's, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Like Acuna, Peralta, and Santander are, I mean, they're three legit outfielders. Like in the infield, they'll have Altuve, Luis Ariz, Cabrera, Eduardo Escobar, or Miggy he'll DH, but then they'll have Andres Jimenez as well.
Yep.
If not Gleyber. Yeah, dude, I might.
I think that's your dark horse right there.
Can we let's retract everything we said earlier? Venezuela. Plus
Venezuela's in. Dominican's
sprinkles.
Venezuela podcast.
Call Venezuela Baskin Robbins because we're adding sprinkles to them. All over them. I'm in. Unless there's something that just like changes here and I'm completely missing it. I don't know how they're plus 1,000.
I'm glad I talked you into that.
Yeah, that's a good. I'm asking Andy, how is Venezuela plus 1,000?
I think it's their pitching staff that's a little shaky.
As is most of the teams, I feel like, though.
Right. But they have some guys with experience, like, yeah, I like them. I
mean, yeah, their pitching isn't the best, but at the same time, they have.
Like, they can get by with Luis Garcia, Pablo Lopez, Martin Perez.
As long as they just hit well and score 9 runs a game.
Pablo Lopez.
Luzardo.
Yeah, right? I mean, Carlos Hernandez from the Royals isn't terrible.
Luis Chassin, get him out of Coors.
And that guy's a stud. Yeah, Luis Garcia is really good. I mean,
that's our team.
Are we Venezuelan now?
Order jerseys for the boys.
What nationality is Wilson Contreras? Isn't he? Did he just not want to play? Yeah, he's from Puerto. I'm gonna mess this up. Puerto Caballo. That sound right?
He's so far up. The Cardinals.
Coochie Poochie.
Yeah, he's just buried in the Cardinal way. He can't get out.
We're not talking about him. He's. I'm mad at him. Cub for life, but I'm mad. Not that we're going directly opposite of the World Baseball Classic, but we were talking futures before you hopped on, Max.
Yep.
If you want to get a little frisky, get some great value, put a couple bucks on the Dallas Stars to win the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, best goalie in the West. They're one of the top. They have the second best record, tied for second best record in the West. I'm telling you, they're frisky. I like them. I like the Dallas Stars. But I want to talk about another team who's really frisky right now. You know who? The goddamn Chicago Cubs.
How many in a row?
I guess today, I don't know if today technically counts because they played Canada, but that's 8 in a row. That's not a big deal. I want to ask you a question though, because I honestly been thinking this over this win streak. First off, I am just absolutely hammering the Cubs each and every day. Today was the first day I couldn't. They literally weren't available to bet.
Spring training means nothing more to anyone than you. Like, I mean, it means so much to you. There's no way it means as much to you as it does to anyone else.
Well, yeah. I mean,
the amount of money the Cubs have made you so far.
I know. It's crazy. I love it. It is, honestly, God, my favorite thing to do is like, what I feel like there's there's room for market inefficiencies everywhere because you get to see who's pitching and who's scheduled to pitch, who's scheduled to come in on both sides. It's like
Yeah.
they're like giving you the game plan here,
Right.
and nobody's really. I mean, there's been 3 times in the streak the Cubs were like plus 120, plus 115.
Like it's pretty much just even money.
Yeah, and then even a little like I'm getting a little cheese with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just throwing nukes left and right, and it's like in the Cubs, I think that like they're in the spot where they like in the regular season they'll have just like a lot of like good guys on their team, nobody who's like great.
Yeah.
But in spring training, that translates to them fighting for position spots, and they're just putting up numbers.
Yep.
Where they're if they're facing like so they faced the Mariners the other day with Robbie Ray on the mound. He shut them down, and it was 0-0 after 3, and then they brought in the bullpen and they put up like a 5 spot. And I was like, this is awesome. I think the guy that they got all the hits off of is on Team Canada. So I'm telling you, market inefficiency.
What's their standings in the Cactus League right now?
The Cubs are in first. Ty, can you figure that out for us? Let's see how long that takes you.
I mean, they have to be by a lot, right?
I would assume so. Let's see. I got it up right here.
Asked me to look it up and then looks it up himself, dude.
This also I feel like can't be right because it says they're 8-4 and they've won 8 in a row here. So that might not be right. So I have no idea. Oh, I guess today doesn't count as a Cactus League game because it's just it's technically just an exhibition. How about this? The Red Sox are 8-0. Why are we not hammering them?
I think we missed the window on them.
No. That window looks wide open still. The Marlins are 1-9.
Let me be the first to say, I'm very high on Pete Crow Armstrong.
You're just very high.
Awesome.
Yeah.
He looks so fast. How about that catch he made yesterday?
How awesome was that catch?
My God.
That dude's
that was like Hall of Fame type stuff.
That was fun.
That was a Willie Mays looking catch.
That was fun.
And I mean, he's stealing bases with ease.
All right, I'm looking up.
Literally stealing them.
Now
I can't
Max
wait
is
till
horny.
he's in the bigs. Cannot wait.
I'm trying to see if there's any correlation between an over 500 spring training record and teams who won the World Series. And
if you were Pete Crow Armstrong, or
so far the last 4 years, hold on, let me finish this thought before you so rudely cut me off.
Oops.
Just one more year. Who won it in 2018? The Red Sox. Let's see. Because I think the Cubs might win the World Series based off this. Okay, every team since 2018 had a over 500 record in spring training who won the World Series. I'm just saying.
How many teams are over 500 right now in spring training?
I mean that's a loaded question.
No, it's not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably half.
Okay.
9, 10.
So at least half
12.
the teams are out of contention. Cubs are not.
There's 12, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 in the NL, or 5, I guess, if you include the Mets who are 5-5.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this is good.
Cubs
World Series.
All right, make this. You should make this the Twitter poll. What should Pete Crow Armstrong put on the back of his jersey? TCA, Crow Armstrong, or Crow Armstrong?
His last name is Crow Armstrong, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's so big, it like wraps around from waist to waist.
I think he's talked about this before. How he doesn't want to shorten it.
Okay.
How sick would it? To be honest, if he just hit,
If it just said TCA,
that would be pretty sick.
that'd be awesome.
That, honest to God, that obviously the bats, maybe a year or two behind, but that catch he made yesterday, I think he's the only prospect in minor league baseball to have an 80 grade for fielding.
Really?
Which is just silly.
I mean, he just watching him track that ball, he just absolutely took off.
Oh, I know. It's the best.
When are we gonna see him at Wrigley?
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him later in the year, like in August or September.
September call-ups.
I mean, he's stealing bags left and right. It's just like if he was able to get he's 20 years old, so he's very young.
Yeah.
So the bat will definitely develop.
Watching this guy play though is what gets the juices pumping.
does he remind you of? And I know this might sound crazy because it's two different positions, but does he kind of remind you of Javi?
No.
Okay, well, I think you're
I
wrong.
think they were electric for different reasons.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm saying that he reminds you of Javi and like the fact that he brings electricity to his
They
game.
definitely both bring excitement for sure.
I mean, he's not like the way he hits. I mean, he's a white guy in center field who throws left. Javi, you know, he's a
Yeah,
Puerto
I mean,
shortstop
Javi was
who hits
flashy
tanks.
with his glove. Like, he was a magician with his glove. He stole, like, had the crazy slides, and he hit bombs. Like, PCA just looks fast in everything he does.
Yeah,
And smooth.
he is. He really is.
Yeah.
He's stealing bags left and right. And
Just gliding around the field.
God, if he could just hit a little bit, oh, like he legitimately would be the starting center fielder this year.
Yeah,
he's that good in the field.
5-tool.
All
right, what's your take on the pitch clock?
I kind of hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I honestly kind of hate it. I think
the purist in me is coming out.
Don't get me wrong. Like I think during spring training, the fact that they're really policing it is just more so that during the regular season, guys are ready for it and they're not stepping out of the box, it's crazy. Like the disengagements from the mound thing. It's like, what is this? This isn't baseball.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I hate, like, I saw that video. Is it Pedro Baez? Like, he had one pitch in the time that a guy pitched a whole half inning.
Right.
That's outrageous. Like, that should never happen. But I also think there's a way to do it where maybe you give them a little more time and it's really,
I think,
affecting the game.
15 seconds?
Yeah, I think it's 15 seconds with nobody on, 20 seconds with a guy on. But then at the same time, it's like, all right, if you're a base runner and you see the clock running down, like, you can kind of like get your
jump.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine in any scenario, like especially in a playoff game, a game ending on like a pitch clock or a batter violation?
No. I don't.
I just wouldn't call it, but
I think the rule should not be in effect when there's 2 strikes.
See, but that's what I feel like that you're manipulating too much. And I feel like there should be rules all the time, but I think the rules are just too strict. I think it should almost be like 20 seconds when there's nobody on and 25 seconds, like add 5 seconds each. I mean,
I agree. So what are the rules on if the clock's winding down?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't understand.
Like you have to be able to pick off the first, right? Because otherwise, then the runner's just taking them.
You get 2 disengagements per. I thought it was plate appearance, but I feel like that almost wouldn't make sense. Like maybe per runner, per inning. Todd, can you actually find that? Disengagements for pitcher.
Still doesn't make sense because then I feel like
no, but anytime after that, if you could still pick off, but if you don't get them out, then they get the next base. Like shit like that, that's not baseball.
Right.
Like, what are we doing here?
It's a huge advantage to the base runner, obviously.
Yeah, I mean it could be. But then if you get a big lead and don't go, you're susceptible to a back pick.
Right.
Or if you get a big lead, like the guy could still pick off and get you.
Count resets if a runner advances a base by either stolen base, wild pitch, balk, or pass ball.
So it's 2 disengagements per like base.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Like that shit's just so weird. I don't know
what they're trying to do. I'm sure they're trying to avoid if a guy's not ready, he's just going to keep picking off the first. But
yeah, I mean that definitely is what it is. But I saw a tweet the other day, and I'd have to go back and find it. But it's essentially saying that MLB is trying to like change the rules to appease the fans who like barely like the game anyway. Which like actually that kind of makes sense. You know,
right.
They're really changing all these rules to like bring in new fans, but these fans are like they're not. These rules really won't make a difference to them.
Right.
And then they're just doing like while they're doing this, they're just hurting their. I can't say they're like hurting their current fans because I mean the game definitely they're quicker. I mean,
yeah.
I think if you're watching it, it's.
You beat me to it. Yeah. I think I saw the average game times is like closer to 2 hours now.
Yeah, I'm all for not having Like
3.5, 4 hour games.
I feel like every Yankees Red Sox game is like 4 and change, which is outrageous,
Right.
especially when they're playing 162. But I mean, like, what's the average length of? I'm trying to think of like a basketball game or a hockey game. It's got to be like
Probably 3 hours.
No, I mean, I'd say it's probably like from puck drop to zeros on the clock. I'd say it's probably like closer to like 2.5.
Think so? Yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
Right, like NFL is usually around 3, but that's an event, so that's really, I mean, that's football's king, so that doesn't matter. But I mean, you can't have like 3-hour baseball games consistently are just too much. I think having 2 and change, like 2.5, is perfect.
You want Mark Burley on the mound all the time.
Yeah, but I don't want Mark Burley to work even quicker because he feels like forced, or like guys to have to
Right.
work quicker because they're like, baseball is not a time sport, and that's just how it is. That's how it's been for hundreds of years. And now we're adding a time clock to it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It kind of pisses me off, but
I mean, I don't know. If you think about it in football, I feel like the play clock is so egregiously long that it's on you if you get a delay game. Where in this sense, I feel like 15 seconds is borderline like rushing the guys. So I think they need to extend it.
There's a play clock and a shot clock because basketball and football are timed events.
Right.
Baseball isn't. Baseball is the only sport where like the offense is in control at the end of the game for like 100% of the time. Right? Like football, you can be on defense and you can't stop them and then you kneel it out.
I feel like the offense is really never in control in baseball.
But you know what I mean? Like I'm saying from like their, like, to end the game, they like have their chance theoretically. Right. That, I mean, baseball is just unique in all of those, weird intricacies, which now I feel like they're adapting to a more
modern.
Yeah, I guess a modern lifestyle with their game, and I'm probably not the biggest fan of it. I don't know. I guess I don't want to judge it by spring.
I think it's gonna cause problems this season.
I'm interested to see how it turns out during the regular season. I think they're just really enforcing it, the spring training, to kind of get the message across. So
yeah, definitely.
Hopefully it's nothing more.
My prediction is it's going to do more harm than good.
And my prediction is Venezuela. We're going to sprinkle them.
You're welcome.
Add some sprinkles.
Keep the change.
Ty, did you want to get into some of that Sporcle stuff?
Trying to Sporcle or what's good?
You trying to Sporcle, dude?
All right.
You trying to Sporcle, dude?
Yeah. Sure.
Go for it.
Max plus 500 New Mexico. Let's go.
Boom.
They won't. So I'll shout out me again.
So it's pretty much them just been decided that we're doing Sporcles every week.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Well, then I'll give you guys your pick. There's so many of them, but I guess we'll just pick from like the top 5.
But Max pick, so he doesn't bitch when I beat him.
You got Cubs 2016 roster.
Okay.
Celebs who love the Cubs. Did I win an NFL Super Bowl? Well, I guess that one doesn't really pertain to Chicago, so scratch that. Chicago All-Stars 2000s.
Ooh.
Is that just baseball, though?
Let's find out.
I kind of want to do Cubs 2016 roster.
Yeah, that one.
This was a heavyweight battle.
That one looked fun. I'm good with that.
You want to do Cubs?
Of course you are.
I'm good. I would have been good with any of those. I would wipe the floor with you.
Roster is advantage, Kyle. But I'm up for the challenge.
Which one of those wasn't advantage me?
Celebs who love the Cubs.
All right, so we're going to have to create some kind of rules on the fly here.
Eddie Vedder. Don't start the brothers now.
Vince Vaughn.
So how do you want to do this? You guys want to play against each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that exactly would
Isn't
work.
that the plan? I mean,
He doesn't know.
So are you going to read a question and we'll buzz in?
Yeah. No, I mean, we got to give you both probably the same amount of tries at questions.
All right, we'll do that.
So why don't you guys go back and forth one at a time naming players.
That's fine. How many questions do we get?
Well, it's just the 2016 roster. You literally fill out the roster.
Oh, it's the whole roster.
Whole roster.
So we keep going until we run out.
Yeah. And it's a timer. 6 minutes is what you're trying to get. So if you guys want, you could play against the game itself and play together.
Let's beat it. Let's double team.
Kyle together.
Let's beat
Let's
Sporcle.
double team it. You want to spit roast this roster?
I don't know. I'm gonna need your help here. To fill
Just
in
don't look at me in the eye.
filling some of the gaps.
Max is gonna need help getting it up.
Hey, don't look at me while I come. Giving these names.
Oh God.
Oh, you think I'm joking?
All right.
No.
All right. So 6 minutes, 25 players. Your time starts now.
Miguel Montero,
Yep.
Anthony Rizzo,
Chris Bryant,
Javi Baez,
Addison Russell,
Wilson Contreras,
Chris Coughlin,
David Ross.
Hang on. Slow the fuck down. I gotta type these in. What
You just got to type the last name in. Ross. David Ross.
Yep.
Jason Hayward,
Soler.
Yep.
I know. Fowler.
Arrieta,
Say it again.
Arrieta. You know how to spell that?
I don't think I do.
Arrieta.
Fowler.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Lester,
Yep.
Zobrist. He should have been the first one we mentioned.
Yep.
yeah, he should have been this bad. Hendricks,
Yep.
Did you mention Lester already?
yeah,
Yep.
I said the big three.
You got 2 bench spots, a DH, a starting pitcher, and then a bunch of relief pitchers.
Okay. Schwarber.
Yep.
Lackey,
Yep.
Chapman.
Yep.
Hamill,
How do you spell it?
Hammel. He might not have been. He wasn't on the World Series roster.
No.
Okay,
Strope.
yeah, that's right. He wasn't on the playoff roster.
Strope. Yep.
Elmora.
Yep.
Rondon,
Yep.
Was he? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wood.
Carey?
Travis.
Yep.
All right, how many positions are we missing here?
You're missing 1 bench and 3 relief.
We said Strope.
Yep.
How about Montgomery?
Oh yeah, good one.
Thanks.
Yep. Mr. Mike
Justin.
himself.
Justin Grimm.
No
Yep.
way.
Yeah.
Justin Grimm, you dirty bastard, Kyle.
Do you
Wow.
not remember that double play he had? Or he came in game 3 against Lindor, bases loaded in the 5th, one out.
I got one. Carl Edwards.
Yep. You got 1 bench player.
Is it a base runner? It had to be a pinch runner.
It doesn't tell me, so I don't know.
This might kill me actually. So we said Rizzo, Baez, Russell, Bryant, Zobrist, Fowler, Hayward. Did you
Named
say
all the catchers.
Coughlin? Did you get
I
Coughlin?
said Coughlin, yeah.
But I don't know if Ty got it.
Yeah, I didn't get it. How
You
did
didn't?
spell it? No.
Coghlan. That was
did
too
not.
fucking easy.
Coughlin. You got it with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to spare.
No, we got that with like 4 minutes to spare. If you knew how to fucking spell.
Well,
We
if
get
you
it
guys
faster
weren't
than you could type.
rapid firing fucking names at me,
Give us one more for the show.
I like
Honestly,
it.
Kyle saved us with Justin Grimm.
It was
I would
looking grim.
I would have never got him
Max, I've been sitting here.
for the rest of my life. I fucked up with a Jason Hamill.
It's all right. I was gonna say Munenori Kawasaki.
We could go 1998 NBA champions or
The fuck? I was 4 years old.
celebs who love the Cubs. We could go Chicago Bulls 2020-21.
Oh,
91 to 2012 opening day lineups.
That's
The whole thing? That would take a long time.
Yeah.
There's no way. Give me a Bears one.
Bears?
Where was that Super Bowl champion one?
Did I win an NFL Super Bowl?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how it works. We're about to find out.
It's all right. We'll figure it
Should have
out.
quit while we were ahead here.
All right. This one's tough because it's got like all the names on the board. You can't see them. Actually, tell you what,
You're the best, Ty.
you
Tell
can't
you
see
what.
them, dude.
Tell you what, I know how to do this game. Oh, he's sharing his screen here.
Oh, since when?
Since always.
This is what you should have been doing the whole time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hold on. So is this going to show up on the YouTube?
Yep.
Jesus. I wish I knew this.
Yeah, this is way better.
I mean, I could have been doing this the whole time.
You could have been doing this for 85 episodes.
Yep.
Do NBA awards since 2000. That was that's probably so random, but I love it.
It's going to be very hard.
Oh.
I mean, look at all that. No shot in hell. Get rid of that.
Yeah, 132.
Maybe
Since
since
15 minutes
2020.
to save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Dude, let's try to do the 05 White Sox team.
Let's end with some low-hanging fruit, Chicago logos. Feel good about ourselves tonight.
All right. You think we could do this one in 6 minutes?
We can get close.
I'm
Probably-
coming.
Probably can't. The relievers are going to be tough, but
We could figure this out.
All right.
all right.
Your clock starts now.
Dustin
Here-
Hermanson.
Here's your biggest test. Spell Pierzynski.
No, not Henderson. Hermanson. Herma. There you go. Type AJ.
No, just type in PIERZY. No.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, let's see how you spell that. That's
I think it's ZYN. ZYNSKI.
Oh, there it is.
thank God. All
And
right.
we got a fellow Polak on the
Canerco.
No kidding. Say it again.
Nerko Creedy.
Sure, sure.
Aguchi.
Yeah, Tadahito Aguchi.
How do you
No, I.
This is almost worth it just for Ty fucking spelling. Juan Uribe.
Yeah, Uribe.
E. Shit, who was in left field? Scott Podsednik.
Petsednik, another Polak. No, with a
I'm gonna
K.
need help with that one.
And you were close. SEDNIK.
There we go. Nailed it.
Rowan ROWAND.
He was sick.
That one
wish
I
he
could
was on
spell.
the Cubs.
Who's the right? Oh, Jermaine Dye.
Yep.
Carl Everett.
Wow, Everett. No.
EVERRET.
TT. Two T's.
How the fuck did Carl Everett?
There we go. Nailed it.
All right, so then Burley.
John Garland, right?
How do I spell Burley?
BUE. Jesus Christ.
This is pure entertainment. Watch me try to spell these.
This guy spells at a fourth grade level.
John Garland, right?
Yeah.
I'm also never mind.
El Duque, Hernandez, Contreras.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, who was their third starter here?
It wasn't Loiza, right? No.
No. That's a good question. Bobby Jenks.
Yep.
Love it.
Did this team have Shingo Takatsu?
I
We could
hope
try.
not.
It's TA. Takatsu. Damn. See, this is where we're gonna find ourselves in some trouble. Who's their backup catcher?
Freddie Garcia.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
how
Great.
could we forget?
Round out the pitching staff.
Was that Josh Paul? Or was that guy on?
Neil Kotz.
Neil Kotz, oh, that beautiful bastard.
Tots and Creedy. I mean,
Willie Harris, right?
Sure.
Nailed it. He's the Cubs third base coach.
You only got 3 benched and 3 relievers left.
Yeah, but this isn't like exactly easy.
Well,
where
no.
it gets hard. I feel like they had to have some like a power bat on the bench.
Tomei obviously wasn't on that. He was on what? He had to come the year after.
Not Tomei, no.
Was Frank Thomas? No, he would have started. Maybe he was hurt.
And they didn't have Maglio, right? Or Carlos Lee. Carlos Lee was on the Astros.
Who hit the home run in Game 3? Jeff Blum.
Oh yeah.
How could we forget, dude?
What would
We almost had him on the pod.
Did we?
Damn. What other relievers did they have?
Who's another catcher?
I feel like there had to be some lefty relievers. All the Sox fans listening to this are having an aneurysm right now.
Oh, I know. Oh my God, who is that? Number 43. I can't think of his fucking name. Martin.
Give me naming Cubs relievers.
All right, you got three bench, 3 relievers.
Try Marten.
Yep.
Thomas Marte.
Marte. I didn't realize he was on this team.
Oh my God.
2 relievers, 3 bench. A minute left. I'm going to stop sharing.
No, I needed that.
Yeah, that was helpful.
That was very helpful.
That's us.
There you go.
I don't know if Brandon McCarthy was a reliever or if he was even on the team.
What about Brian Anderson?
Oh yeah.
No.
Who was their backup catcher? This isn't a catcher. Try Ross Gload.
Gload.
B?
G.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Try Load.
Try Shingo Takatsu. Taka.
He tried Takatsu.
TSU.
You remember Shingo time?
You have shingles? I got shingles one time.
All right, we got 10 seconds. I guarantee we're gonna be pissed off when we see something.
Do Cliff Polite. Politt. E.
You missed Pablo Azuña. What the fuck?
No, we had.
Why are we getting blurry here?
It's an ad. Uh-oh, it's an ad.
You gonna watch this ad to see what we missed? Beautiful.
I'm gonna stop sharing that and not put it on YouTube and not get our shit kicked off of there. So
that was Luis Vizcaino. I don't even know who that is.
That was the one of the other relief pitchers.
I'm not getting this up. 2005 Sox roster.
Pablo Azuña, Timo Perez, Chris.
Pablo Azuña. Jesus, I forgot about him.
Chris Widger. Cliff. You did get Cliff Pollitt. I spelled it wrong.
Shocker.
No kidding. And Luis Vizcaino.
Honestly, not bad. That was pretty good, actually.
I'm looking at the complete roster. So Brandon McCarthy's on here. Shingo Takatsu is on here.
Okay. Was Brian Anderson on there?
Brian Anderson was on here.
Wow.
Ross Gload was on here.
Oh, we said Gload, Takatsu,
Anderson.
Wow.
Frank Thomas is on here. Like, dude, we nailed a lot of these.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, there's also a couple like Timo Perez. I don't know who the fuck that is.
How was Frank Thomas not on the World Series roster?
I think he was hurt.
Okay.
Like Pedro Lopez, no idea. Jamie Burke, not the slightest clue. Yeah, so there's obviously a few names that we don't know, but overall, that was
not bad at all. I give us we got an A+ and probably what? A B+, A-?
20 out of 25. That's a B minus.
But we
Times
got
four.
we got the extra credit questions, right? So
You guys
85.
nailed it, in my opinion.